Welcome back to the eSports Report. Today we are comparing what went down at the Call of Duty Championships to what happened at UGC Niagara. Both finals featured two teams we'll be seeing at the X Games June 6th through the 8th. They're the number 1 and number 2 seed heading into the tournament. Of course, number 1 seed being Complexity, now renamed Evil Geniuses, and our number 2 seed, Envious. Now, after COD Champs, Envy replaced Rambo with Parasite, so today I wanted to look at the games and see if I could pick up on any major differences between the two squads. In their first game of Blitz back at COD Champs, it was 8-2 in favor of Complexity, now EG, and they were up 5-2 at the half, only allowed 2 captures on the first side, didn't allow any on the second side. Now we're going to take a look at what Envious could do at Niagara. Playing on the Xbox 360, keep that in mind. Were they able to score more, and did they allow any more in from Cole? Here it is, a look at Blitz on Warhawk. This is the second one from UGC Niagara.
All right, everyone, welcome back, and the action is going to start here. It's going to be Blitz on Warhawk. Scott, got to ask you, after the way that, Complexity played that Search and Destroy game, and knowing what we know about Cole when it comes to Blitz, I mean, do you tip your hat to Envy in this one? Or Complexity?
Yeah, I know what you meant here. This side, I would say that Complexity definitely has a favor, but when it flips, Merc is 100% guaranteed to get the first cap. And Maven, you can attest to this. I proved you wrong.
Yep, he said he would. We'll see if it happens. I want to see if someone's got to learn to shut this down eventually. But when this flips, we've got to see if Merc gets that first cap. As it looks like we do get one on the board for Envy, as we have Crim6 floating around this left side. He's going to flip through Zig here, watching front Genius just to see if there are any players of Envy going to be coming out front.
Yeah, and that's right. There's actually going to be some activity going down over by the Complexity flag there, but Crim6 is going to get bodied as they're going to try their absolute best to just hold himself off and hold off the attack, I should say. There's going to be at least 2 players coming from the dock side as well.
And Karma, this is what you're going to see him do time and time again. If you're an AR and you're looking to figure out how to play this, you want to hold the left side of the map when you're attacking Diner, just because the angles and lines of sight are so much better than the right side for you.
Poor Carver. They finally gets him. As he saw him kind of poking there, wasn't able to get eyes, but finally does clean him up. We do have 2 down for Envy right now. The players of Complexity are going to try and push up here, as we do see Crim on this left side. It does look like there's one player in front of him. Hit markers. We'll see if he's able to fetch him.
And Crim, oh god, he gets taken out. It is all up to Aches and Karma. And Aches really playing the loading very slow here. He has one. Will he make it 2? Oh, that is disgusting.
Yeah, big kill for him. He's going to push up this right side now, and you can see the members spawning or rotating here for Envy as they know Aches is coming. He's going to have to get another. He's basically in a 1v4 right now.
Yeah, but you saw that Semtex grenade fall down, and Patrick's like, nope, not dealing with that one. But there is going to be 2 members down right now as Aches is going to be making his way in. Let's see. He's going to have a teammate there for support now. Finding one, getting the double.
Oh my god.
On that one, and his teammate's going to be there for the score.
That is just such great teamwork. Notice how Aches knew his teammate was coming around there, and he's just going to bait him and take the pressure off, and then he's going to clear the way. And now, right now, I mean, Karma and Aches are just dominating, and Karma's going to jump in, and Aches is still going to force the spawn all the way out into the parking lot.
Yeah, this is what you call a rally. Look at what they have set up here. Look at the spawn they're forcing out of Envy. This is absolutely ridiculous, but Aches is going to be pretty much by himself on this side. Oh, look at this route. Gets one. Is he able to punch this in?
Oh!
Yeah, wow. That
Nice.
was just textbook right now, as Parasite is the only one left alive for Envy.
Yeah, but look at Crim6 here. He's going to be hanging out the back, and now he's making his way behind, and he's going to find one.
This is gnarly!
Oh, my goodness, Crim6, is this going to happen again? Because my heart can't handle it.
Yeah, and look at this. Karma's creeping up on the far left side, too. He's trying to get up on this semi-truck, and he's going to be taken out. That is a big kill. And the crazy thing is Envy was able to overextend multiple times, that player being Merc, and it's still a tied game.
Yeah, that's actually quite surprising, as
right?
a matter of fact. I did not expect that at all.
Well, now we may actually be able to get on with Envy here as they try to make a push across this right side and middle. But, man, I felt we were on Complexity forever because they just had them pushed in. They were so far pushed in, they had them spawning out. How often do you see that spawn in one of these games?
But despite that, though, it's tied. I mean,
yeah, it's ridiculous,
you know what
right?
I mean? Like, despite that amazing play, them just pretty much pinning them in Diner, they weren't able to convert a lead out of that, which is quite surprising.
Study coming in. If he can get this, he's got another one to his right. Oh, good defensive stand there by Complexity.
Oh, and Merc's just going to get outshot there. That's going to be 3 members dead. Staying on Bird with, oh, sorry, that was Parasite. We're now going to switch over to Merc. I saw the name. I just read what's on the screen.
Well, now let's see. What do we have here? So we have actually Envy trying to just play the lanes, which I appreciate. That's one of my favorite things about Blitz. You just got to be very mindful of how you're pushing, but it seems like Complexity is just on the prowl, but they managed to prevent that attack from happening.
All right, and as we look here, Envy is down 2 guys. We're getting down to the final 50 seconds, and again, is off as much as we stayed on with that great push from Complexity. Like you said, Al, it's still tied 3-3, but we do get 2 kills, 1 out of Karma, 1 out of TP. They do have control, and we'll see if they're able to make a push.
Yep, Complexity's going to push up. Aches gets 1, and now Nameless, he has the ability to actually overextend and get a last-second cap here in the final 30 seconds. He just has to get through 2 members of Complexity, and this is exactly what you want to see out of him.
Ooh, but Nameless is going to put some shots down as he's going to continue to push down from the fences now. Fence side at the very least. Finding someone by the hook now. He's going to have to get away from that one in the middle. That's going to be a good pick for him there. And of course, knowing that that one player could potentially be there waiting for him to make that advancement, Nameless makes a very wise play to be able to move this crowd, finding it, but he's not going to be able to capitalize on that situation.
Final 10 seconds, and we do see an attempted push here by the members of Envy. Parasite, Study moving in.
Oh, man!
Wow, take the lead there with 0.3 seconds on the clock. Great effort by Envy. They survived that fantastic push from Complexity, and even after all that, able to take control, take the lead. Boys in blue looking out.
Yeah, and Merc just did such a good job of paving the way there for Study to kind of just send that home. That's exactly what you want to see, and I want to start off with Merc here. This is what we want to see. And I know Hasher's out there, and he's like, oh, come on, Scott, why are you giving away our strategies? But it's literally every single time, and if he does it on this side, it's insane. He just basically runs straight up the mid lane, so let's see if Complexity did their homework.
Let's just not talk and just see if this works.
Oh, well, that's impossible. You know, we suck at not talking. Oh, my God. I am the best in the world. Look at this. This is why I am here.
It just ran straight up. Oh, my goodness.
Every single time. I hate it because Scott typically is so unintelligent, wrong about most things he says. But with this, I got to give it to you, bud. You called it out, and just like that, it's going to be a 5-3 lead here. Strong start for Envy.
I mean, I kind of feel bad because we kind of showed what happened.
Hey, that's our job.
Yeah, I know, but I was like too good to
That's the
reveal.
second time we've done that now, and still people haven't figured it out. So
okay, so if it's the second time now, you know what I mean? Maybe third time's a charm at that point.
Yeah,
I don't know.
On board with Envy, he's got with the Oracle, and you can see there are 3 members here in front of him. 1 laying prone. He's going to be patient though. I kind of like this maneuver.
Oh, this is actually very, very good. And
nope,
Parasite.
Nope, take it back.
Yep. They were like, oh wait, I thought I smelled a Chris.
Yeah.
Chris Duarte.
How dare he creep around our base?
Way to not shower today.
Oh goodness, we're just
imagine
that way. Yeah, no, not at all. I don't want to imagine that by any means. But you know what? Nameless, as a matter of fact, he's gonna find one player by the hook, able to take him out. Now on the outside edge, one player that's Parasite, actually his teammate highlighted in the mid. He's gonna be making those call outs for him, but they do know that there's gonna be a lot of activity going on over by the dock, and they're just able to take out at least 2 members. Karma is able to light things up here for Complexity.
Karma with a nice 2-piece, but we do see Merkim. He's going to have to rotate back to deal with this. I believe it was an AR, though, that he had. So winning that battle with an MTAR is going to be difficult. There's a lot of pressure here coming from Complexity.
Yeah, and Study was able to overextend here. He is able to get 1. Oh, I hope to God he does. And now ring around the Rosie. Will he be able to take him down? And oh my God, that was disgusting.
Oh, wow, that was like the sloppiest 2-piece ever. It took so long, but he did get it, and then get stopped like 3 millimeters from from the cap.
That was insane. I was pretty sure he was breathing on the cap at that point.
Oh my God, I guess there was a height limit on the cap.
May have been that or age limit. But Parasite is here. Laying prone, lets one run by. Nope, take it back. They sniff that out again.
Yeah,
Duarte.
Maybe check into something, but it seems like he's going to be 4 down right now. This is not going to be good here as Crim6 and crew are going to be, getting another cap as we switch over to Complexity.
Who is this guy? That's actually Karma in the base, and he's going to be taken out finally. And now we are going to see what the Complexity members can do. This is 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in regulation.
So much to play.
Keep in mind, if this is a tie, we get to replay the whole thing. So everyone, get your soda pop.
Maybe get a strong juice. With Crim6 here up top, gonna jump onto the AT, we'll wrap it around here. He's gonna have a big 1v1 to try and get towards this cap. No idea what I meant by strong juice, by the way, so we'll continue on with Alex.
Yeah.
Just move on at this point.
Cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice, it's delicious. And it seems like Ace finding someone. Oh, wait a minute, this could be the makings of something good here. He is gonna capitalize on that one, but bear in mind though, you're gonna have Karma by himself over here, and he's gonna deal with 2 members of Envy. That's gonna be 1. No, he's not gonna be able, he's just gonna get hit markers.
Is
He
this
knows
real
that he can
life?
move.
Look how patient they are right now, just waiting for him to make the move. He's able to take out Study. Does he not realize there's
Oh, no.
no.
I think this was a plan by Envy. If he doesn't see him here, and this is going to be close. Oh, my God!
Oh, my. Hit markers, hip fire, not the best
He does
there
get
on the
taken out,
Remington.
though. He gets taken out regardless. So that is, I mean, while it was a great play, it did not really amount to much there. As now we're going to be right back, in the battle for the 50-yard line at this point.
Oh, my God. Aches has one guy. He's going to be cleaned up, and now it's just going to be a 2-on-2 with players on the map. Karma, I doubt he's going to leave his base anytime soon.
Yeah, he's kind of become their basically stoic defender here.
The goalie.
Especially when, obviously they know there's some pressure. There's a member missing. That's a
Whoa.
2-piece for TP, 1 kill for Krim, 3 down for Envy. This will be the 4th member, but no, he actually is able to take out Aches, but we should see some pressure incoming from Complexity. And yes, they were able to cap 1. We'll see if they can turn it into multiple.
Yeah, but the problem is, though, is that, with that attack, they ended up giving up that positioning. So now, again, it's still a 1-point game. This is pretty much, it's all going to come down to this. If they can cap again, they might be able to make something happen.
Oh, look at this. They know Envy has to be desperate here, and Karma's just going to push up. He does have an MTAR in his back pocket, and he's going to get stunned, so that's going to let them know where he's at. And he's got 2 members of Envy. Down he goes, but the 2 members of Envy is pushing up are going to be taken out. This is great.
Wait a minute. We got Crimsix. He slides in there. That's going to be 7 to 5, 2 points here. As time is going to tick down, now this is when it could become mathematically impossible for Envy. They got to be careful.
Yeah, Krim's got to keep eyes down to the right. He does have 1 below him. Genius, he's actually taken out there by Karma. So as we get down, once we hit pretty much that 10, 11 second mark, that's going to be all she wrote, and that is there. So that is going to be a 3-0 start in this first series here for Complexity. For those of you who might have hopped in late, since Complexity came out of the loser's bracket, we are going to have to go into a second best of 5 between these 2 teams.
All right, so another victory on Warhawk Blitz from Cole. That was back-to-back 3-0s at UGC Niagara that actually happened, but when you compare just the straight-up game modes from COD Champs to UGC Niagara, you can see regardless of the player for Envy, it's going to be all Cole. 5-2 for a grand total of 8-2 in Warhawk for Complexity at COD Champs. And then, again, it was 4-3 at the half, but Cole walking away 7-5 in the end. Taking a look at the stats here, Merc. He got 3 objective captures on Blitz, but unable to get those kills. Nameless had a few less kills than he'd like. Parasite doing a nice job of getting the caps in with Study as well. Merc with that opening break on the second round. Pretty impressive stuff there to tie things up and keep it close for Envy. So much closer when playing with Parasite, but Cole's defense is just the difference maker. No one gets through the base. No one caps on Karma. They lock it down. That's a look at Warhawk. I think overall I was impressed with Parasite on the lineup. A bit more of an even spread across the board in terms of killing. Would like to see Merc with a few more just slaying kills than he was going for the sneaky captures. But let's take a look at the series overall. So when it comes to domination, we're going to see a pretty close game mode. You're going to see Merc with an overall 0.96 when playing with Rambo. Nameless 1.16. And actually, is this overall all 3 game modes, Brian? I believe it is. Here it is, all 3 game modes. You can see Rambo is really struggling, just a 0.47, not getting too many kills in any of the game modes. With Parasite, he was only 0.81, also trusted with the bomb and some of the search and destroy action. Study played better with Parasite, as did, it looks like, actually, Parasite and Study, the only ones doing positive. Merc and Nameless, struggling a little bit more. I'm confused by these stats because I was looking at everything and broken down by the game type. You can see it a little bit more evenly, but wow, look at that. Merc falling to 0.63 in the 3 game modes at UGC Niagara. Nameless falling from 1.16 to 0.93 while Study improves his game. And Parasite, obviously those kills better than Rambo's, but still not close to that 1.0 KD as he's doing some of the objective work. So moral of the story, if Envy wants to beat Evil Geniuses or Complexity at the X Games, it's going to be all about the slaying. When you looked at that last Blitz game, the captures that came from Cole were when they had 3 or 4 down. They had simply outslayed their opponent and they got in. Envy, If you look at the squad right now, they need to get above a 1.0 KD, and if they do that, that means they are officially outslaying Complexity, something they have not been able to do in either of the two grand finals. Later this week and next week, I'm going to be taking a look at some of the other squads, especially teams like Optic Gaming, who have very strong KDs overall in the MLG COD League. How do they stack up against this Evil Genius squad, and would they be the team to hope for to take down Evil Genius, the dynasty? In Evil Genius's favor, they have been the top dogs since last Call of Duty Championships for Black Ops 2. They've been to the grand finals every single tournament. They're the favorite to win their group at the X Games and possibly the favorite to take the gold medal. Everyone I've talked to expecting them to have the gold medals. But we have 7 other teams at the X Games. Here's a look at everyone who will be attending. You're going to have Evil Geniuses coming in with that number 1 seat, Envy at number 2, Optic Gaming at number 3, and Optic Nation, that's Killa, playing with Miracles, Ricky, and Embo's their captain. Team Caliber, Apathy, playing with Neslo, Gunjar, and Sharp. FaZe Red, you know these boys, that's going to be JCap Classic and Replays with their new 4th Theory. And then Curse Orange, making a team move just for this event. They needed some bonus pro points. They picked up Saint. They're going to come in with the 7th seed, and Strictly Business, similar situation. They're 4th, unable to attend because of an age restriction. They'll be playing with Fizzr for the event. So all eyes, in my opinion, are going to be on those top 4 teams. Everyone wants to know who is going to be holding up the gold medal at the end of the weekend. You guys can get your X Games tickets. It's just $89. Go over to Ticketmaster.com/X Games. If you want to spend $100 more, you can upgrade for the MLG VIP bundle. Get treated like a VIP. Come into the tent, hang out with the casters and the pro players before the matches. You can even compete live on the stream with Fliz and I casting it. All that is going down June 6th through the 8th. We're in X Games prep mode, guys. Let me know, after watching those games, what did you see? What was the major difference from Envy playing with Rambo to playing with Parasite? In my opinion, it was obviously the slang. But despite the additional slang, it wasn't enough to win the games that they previously couldn't. I want to know, what is Envy doing, preparing, leading up to the X Games? Same thing goes for teams like Optic Gaming, who went all the way to Game 5 versus Complexity. Now Evil Geniuses trying to defend the throne under the new brand. Is it time for a new team to come in and take them down? We'll find out. X Games just a few weeks away. Thank you guys for tuning into the ESR. We're coming close to 6 o'clock, so that is the end of the show. Make sure you check out all of the MLG COD League matches that start at 7 o'clock tonight. You can catch them right here on MLG.TV, the best place to watch it, MLG.TV/COD League. We'll talk more about X Games tomorrow. ESR continues 4 p.m. Eastern right here on MLG.TV/ESR. I'm Chris Puckett. Have a great Thursday.